Welcome back to Dracon's Plays Dark Souls Remastered. Alright, so like normal, we have a new build. S-Stock plus 5, East-West Shield, Black Leather Armor, Sorcerer Gauntlets, Leather Boots. And our good old Wolf and Havel's Ring, because I really don't have much else that, well, I do have other stuff that's good, like Dark Moon Seance is decent, and Red Tearstone's good. But, yeah, for what I'm rocking right now, build-wise, these rings are better. Now, let's see. So in this episode, we're going to be descending down into the depths. So actually, let's quickly reread the key, just to get this ball rolling. Key to the depths. Key opening the door from the lower undead burg to the depths, which would be this here. Those banished from the undead burg eke out their existence in the depths. A damp lair with no trace of sunlight. Nearly half of the depths form a perilous flooded labyrinth. So, a couple things to note there. To start with, those banished from the undead burg eke out their existence in the depths. So, to start with, the lower undead burg seems to be like a lower class area where thieves and other people live. So that's for starters. So this is the lower part of, like, the undead burg. And those that are cast out of the undead burg are then put into the depths, which is apparently even more dank. Well, it is more dank. So yeah, that tells you a lot about this area, doesn't it? Interesting that that torch is out. Man, this spot's dark. Damn! Alright, so I've never really used the S-Stock in any of the games, to be honest. Alright, that's right. Stab. Horizontal. Big old stab. Big stab with... that's right. Alright. Alright, off to a great start here. So down there we have one of the butchers. Oh man, the lighting here is great now. So the S-Stock has the spear property of being able to poke out from behind shields. That's right, it doesn't actually have a kick. Oh good, I've aggroed him. Actually, I've aggroed her. It is indeed confirmed that the butchers are women, which is interesting. Now, one of the kind of interesting... Damn! Concepts. Does this have critical? No, it doesn't. Okay, that went fairly well. I like that step forward. Ooh, that step forward's good. Damn, it's dark. And so the butchers have a couple of interesting things. To start with, the fact that it's a woman is interesting given just the general build of it. Because it really doesn't look like it should be. Large Ember. That is a super good thing. Ember required for weapon ascension. A large, high-quality ember, handled by the blacksmiths of Astora. Andre is from Astora, should be noted. Ascension for +5 standard weapons allows reinforcement up to +10. Also, can ascend +5 standard weapons to raw weapon. Raw weapon can be reinforced to +5. So, few things there. For starters, they give us the, oh, I don't have any, but, yeah. So they give us the large ember here, which is before they can guarantee that you get any large titanite shards. Which is interesting. Now, raw in DS1 isn't really that good. In later games, it's a lot better. It removes all scaling in favor of higher base damage, so it's good for low-level builds, or if you want to invest the stats in, like, health or something instead. Anyways. So I'll get back to the butchers in a second, because we'll have a good opportunity to talk about them. But, should be noted, there is this hole back here. Seems to be used for disposal, which we'll see when we go down there. But, to start with, we are going to go this way. Stupid dog. Alright. Trapped against the wall. Anyways. Sweet. Oh, that's creepy. I don't have... I do. Alright. So yeah, anyways. The butchers are, like I was starting to say, super interesting. Because there's only the two in the entire game, for starters. And they're women, which is really hard to tell, just given the build of them. Yeah. They're interesting. Now, from the butcher, you get the sack. Now, the sack is actually a cumulative drop. If I remember correctly, so the way cumulative drops work is each enemy that have the flag for it, you have a chance of getting it. So it's something like, oh, you have a 20% chance of getting the sack each butcher you kill. But when you kill the last one, because these do stay permanently dead, when you kill the second, you're guaranteed to get it. But it's theoretically possible that both drop it for you. Really, really interesting.
You. Yes, you.
Me?
Yeah, over here. Please, you must help me.
Alright, so this spot is a bit of a trap for kind of like new players. So a lot of new players would attack to break the barrels. The problem being you can hit our friend here. Instead you want to roll to get him out. Or I suppose... Ah, that doesn't work in DS1. That sucks.
Thank you.
Nice floating geometry there.
Beginning in the line. I shudder to think. Thank you. Thank you dearly. I am Laurentius, or the Great Swan. I will not forget my debt to you.
A little hard to hear you, Laurentius. Man, that pyro flame looks cool.
Oh, hello there. I'm fine, thanks to you. Oh, hello there. I'm fine. Oh, hello.
Huh. Oh, I think he actually has unique dialogue if you haven't killed both of the butchers. Oh, that sucks.
Oh, hello there.
I'll double check to see if there's anything interesting there. It'll be coming up on screen as text anytime now, if it's anything good. But I will say one way or another. Alright, so we'll be going through here soon enough. Right now, instead, I'm going to go ahead and take the drop. Now, I think it's actually in the dialogue we missed. Future me will confirm. But Laurentius makes comment to them going... Actually, no, he did say it there, didn't he? But he makes reference to the fact that they were going to eat him. And you saw the one here was cutting up meat. Big old slab of meat here. And, as you see when you fall down here, there's just a massive pile of bodies mashed up here. So they've just been eating people. For quite a while, too. And we have this giant rat. Now, I would like to point out something with our giant rat friend. It's a little hard to see there, but sticking into its eye is a battle axe right there. So someone fought it, jammed a battle axe into its head, and lost. And now it just has a battle axe planted into it. Yeah, so that's one tough guy. Now here we get the spider shield again, so we now have two of them, which is an interesting choice. I do appreciate having the spider shield since it gives you resistance to poison, which will be useful coming up in a future area. But it's still kind of weird that you get two. I probably would have pulled one from the bandit's body, but whatever. Now, let's see. Yeah. So, Laurentius the Pyromancer, we're going to get more from him soon, when we leave the depths. And then, let's see. Alright. Yeah. So this rat... God damn it. So I always have a hard time with it, but the rat, you are actually able to get a unique plunging animation on it, and that is a permadeath, by the way. So, humanity, and we're able to get the sewer chamber key there. Now, I always do the depths this way because it makes your life significantly easier. Key to the sewer chamber in the depths. In any community, a few bad apples are sure to exhibit insatiable greed. If they were turned undead and banished to the depths, would they reconsider their ways? Use this key to see for yourself. I don't quite understand what that last bit's talking about, but yes. Soul name of soldier, and there is this path leading down here, marked by the torch in the body. We'll be getting back to that soon enough. Oh boy, the steam and stuff rising off. That's awesome. Now, let's see, where are the... Okay. So, seek guidance. Try sliding down. So, when you go here, you're actually able to slide. You want to hug the wall, because it really narrows there, and you fall down otherwise. But this spot's interesting for a lot of reasons. So those slimes are a pain to kill. They are extremely weak to fire, though. Alright, so you do get a HUD icon, which doesn't quite make sense. Alright. Should be... imminent shortcut. So we actually unlocked the shortcut there. That was a one-way door. Alright. Near bonfire. Alright, so the sewer chamber key door actually opens this room. Okay, it's in the corner here. I can't take this. Okay, that's a useful message. So we now have the bonfire in the depths. Which is nice. Kindle, please. Oh, I got a humanity at some point there. Fair enough. Alright. Level, we need 7k. Anyways. So yeah, I always take that route down because you get the key. That is actually another master key door here. So if you have the master key, this door just opens. Otherwise, if you take the drop down... Wow. Okay. And then slide, you're able to... Well, take the drop down, you get the key. Then slide, you're able to open up the shortcut and get here. It's very, very efficient. Alright. Yeah. So anyways, now we're backtracking just a little bit. Soul of a Nameless Soldier. So yeah, that one's kind of cheap. You can't really see him. And this door actually comes out into the area with the butchers. This is the door we opened before. So that's all linked up. So normally, if you were following like the normal route, you would come down here through there. Down here. So you've already seen me kill 2 of those guys. I'll just show off one more thing with them. I need to buy some firebombs. Yeah, so they are very weak to firebombs. Or honestly, fire in general. Anyways, let's proceed. So yeah, the regular course of the level would end up putting you going a variety of paths. Okay. Oh, that's a nice effect. Humanity. Sweet. And we get the Great Axe. Big, heavy strength weapon. Not so great moveset-wise, like garbage moveset. Alright. And Box Rat! I got hit from behind him. So, for no apparent reason, so there's the sewer chamber key body again. For no apparent reason, the rats can hit you for infinite poise damage. Alright, so there is a path there, but you're also able to go straight ahead. Soul of a Nameless Soldier. And we got a fog wall. But, yeah. You can definitely see what they meant with the key to the depths talking about a labyrinth. Yeah, come on up here, Channeler. Let's see if we can get lucky with that Channeler Trident drop. And nope. That sucks. Alright. And get ready for it. Box rats, for some reason. And it should be noted, those boxes were built around them. And we get our first large Titanite shard. So I can now put a weapon up to +6, if I wanted. Which I do not yet. Alright, so this area is kind of tricky because there's a lot of drops. Like the water there. So that's actually near that spot where we could have descended before. Before we turned for to go down this way. Yeah, you can see the labyrinth. Like, this place is very, very labyrinthian. So anyways, there we go. There is that. Now, so we are back here. Now, one of the kind of interesting things about how this level is actually set up is if you do not take the slide, the only way forward is actually to fall down one of those water spots, which puts you down this way. Now, before we do that, we have a couple of things to check out. Stupid. The rats, like, stupid fast push is ridiculous. Anyways, before we go ahead and go down that way, we want to check out this guy.
Aye, Shemai, and good day to you. I'm Donald of Xena. I'm just
Hi, Domo.
a peddler of sorts. I adore trinkets and oddities, so I trade for them.
Learn gesture. Joy. I believe that's a nice fist pump.
I'm afraid I don't see anything here. I'm afraid...
Oh, okay. So he sells gold pine resin, which is awesome. He sells crystal stuff. Crystal straight sword. A fully crystallized straight sword. How such a weapon was created is entirely unknown. The crystallization boosts its attack, but makes the blade brittle. The sword cannot be used for long, as it cannot be repaired.
Well, that is a shame, but no matter. No, not to worry. Come back again. I'm always available. Not every trade was meant to be. There'll be more in store for us someday, sometime.
Damn it, slime. I hate the slime enemies. They are the most... They are so annoying. Alright, sorry, Donald.
Aye, Shemai. I adored.
Alright, don't see anything. Anyways. Yeah, same deal. A fully crystallized straight shield. Good job. Good job, whoever edited this. Yeah, it cannot be repaired. Whoever edited that did a horrible, horrible job. Alright. And then he sells a variety of arrows and bolts, the same normal stuff we've been seeing the entire game. And then he sells his set, which is quite expensive, coming in at 12, 15, and 10k for various pieces. Now, his set actually has a really, really interesting little detail to it. Helm of the Wise. Strange helm for the ancient land of Xena, birthplace of the curious dealer Donal. The two horns are believed to symbolize wisdom. Armor of the Glorious. The many metals are believed to symbolize glory. Gauntlets the Vanquisher. Gold bracelets symbolize a vanquisher. Boots of the Explorer. The inlaid silver rings symbolize an explorer. So each one of these also has bonus effect, like, I think one of them gives, like, item drop or something. I'll have to look that up. But anyways, this is not a set, per se.
Well, that is a shame, but no matter. Come back again. Not every trade. They'll be...
This is just a bunch of random armor from, Xena that he just jammed together to make a set. So in a lot of ways, he's like the player character in that way. Is he floating? He is floating just above the ground. That's weird. Anyway, so Donal is an interesting guy. We'll be seeing him later on in the playthrough too. For right now, though, he doesn't really offer us much. Man, there were a lot of rats. Okay. Sure, rat. So that's where the big waterfall would drop you. The little ones drop you in a variety of places. So that's our first basilisk, and we are invaded by an NPC invader. Kirk, Knight of Thorns. Oh man, that effect's so cool. You're not great at this, Kirk. And that's Kirk down. So, he is an NPC invader. Oh, and we got a good drop. Humanity acquired. Spiked shield. Sweet. So Kirk actually has a cumulative drop system. But we got his shield for now. Shield of the infamous Dark Wraith, Kirk, Knight of Thorns. Covered with spikes. Can be used as a weapon. Sharp spikes cause heavy bleeding. So we'll be seeing a lot more of Kirk and talking more about him later on. But for now, that's our first encounter with him. That was also our first encounter with a basilisk, who do not attack directly. Instead, they spit like smoke at you. Now, you notice the main part of their design is obviously, oh, this is a perfect view. Those massive eyes. But if you look closely, right above, like the gullet or whatever you want to call it, the pouch that blows up before it spits its curse smoke, you're actually able to see its mouth kind of blending into it a little bit there. But that little white dot, I'll highlight it for you guys. That's actually its eye. Those big goofy things are meant to scare you. And once you realize that, they're actually kind of creepy with those little extra eyes. It's one of those, like, just weird things that once you know that's what you're looking at, it's like, oh. Yeah. I quite possibly got, like, the best view of it on the first try there. Alright. Yeah, another decent view of, like, the eyes. Yeah, you can see one of them there anyways. But yeah. So, interesting little design element on the basilisks there. Now, let's finish our exploration, shall we? So over here, we got a couple more basilisks. Now, Soul of a Nameless Soldier. I am actually doing a very specific thing here. Humanity. Oh, it might happen earlier than I wanted if I'm not careful.
Alright, so, with all of the insanity of the Basilisk and Curse stuff, I never ended up reading the Ring of the Evil Eye. So, let's take care of that. Ring of the Evil Eye. According to legend, this ring contains the spirit of the Evil Eye, a dark beast which assaulted Astora. The strength of the Evil Eye does not waver, and HP is absorbed from fallen foes. So, little bit of backstory about the land of Astora here. Not a lot to really go on, as far as that part goes. As a ring, this one's actually pretty interesting. For each enemy you kill, you get HP back. Now, it's not a lot. I think it's 35. Hold on. Let's see. Dark Souls, Ring of the Evil Eye. And yes, I am wikiing that 30. It's 30. Alright, so anyways, 30 HP per enemy. It's not a lot, but in some areas, like Blighttown, where you're fighting poison, that's enough. Anyways, back to the regular part of the episode.
Alright, I just got the Ring of the Evil Eye. Yep. Cursed! Damn it! That happened earlier than expected. Damn it. So that was... My plan was absolutely to get cursed for the purposes of this playthrough. While cursed, your HP is halved. Lifting the curse requires a purging stone or the aid of the healer in New Londo. Yeah. Not good. So we have half HP. Now, in the original unpatched version of this game, curse stacked. So if you got cursed again, guess what? You are now double cursed and you have quarter health. And then if you got cursed again, now you have an 8th health. And I believe you could get down to a 16th. Or something insane like that. Now, I am going to retrieve those souls, and then we are going to ascend from the depths. So I was not expecting to get cursed that easily. Alright, so anyways. This time, I am actually going to kill all of them, retrieve our souls. I actually wanted to put on, one of my rings of sacrifice. But that ended up not working out. Well then. So yeah, in DS1 they don't actually have a proper attack or anything. Woo! Oh man, I get cursed fast. Why do I get cursed so fast? Alright, that's all of the... Dear God. Okay, anyways. So, Curse is an interesting status effect because it's an insta-death in DS1. And, on top of that, it has a long-lasting penalty that is not easy to get rid of. So, you can buy purging stones from, the female undead merchant. I blanked on her name for a second there. You can buy purging stones from her. That's one option. The other is to go to see the healer in New Londo, which they actually explicitly tell you in the message. So they do give you options, just not many. Now, for our purposes, we're actually going to go after the healer in New Londo. Check out all of that. Get that up to 18. And let's get some more endurance, I guess. Alright. So now we have to start working our way out of here. Come on, buddy. Alright. So yeah, now we have to work our way back out of the depths. Now, let's see, what else did I have to talk about? Gunnel we'll be seeing later. We'll be talking about Kirk a lot later. So, yeah. Alright. So, Laurentius, the guy we saved right up here, we're going to be seeing him again soon enough. What was that? Oh, that's right. And the other dog, mysteriously, is a permakill. Alright. Torch Hollows are one of the most dangerous enemy types in the game, if you did not know. Because they can deal ridiculous amounts of damage. Really? He poised through. The Naked Hollow poised through. Alright, and that's pretty much up now. Whew. Having this half health is rough, man. It's super rough. So one little, very intentional piece of design here is our friend.
Oh, they are.
Sells purging stones. So she sells them, and Oswald sells them. Now, I think she has them explicitly because of the basilisk down in the depths. That would be my guess. Oswald being the, like, Sin and Velka guy, it's like, alright, he has the stuff related to Curse. Fair enough. That was a heck of a throw. So it should be noted, fall damage is percent based. Damn, that damage is good. That crow is massive. Alright, so Firelink is starting to become very, very busy. Well, that's a very, very clear draw distance line. Oh, damn.
Oi, hold on.
Oh!
Don't tell me.
Unique dialogue.
Have
Cool.
you been cursed? Oh, woe is the undead who's cursed on top of it all. Harsh times. Harsh times indeed.
Man, he has so much dialogue. I think he has the most dialogue out of any NPC in the game.
I'm sorry. Here, let me share a nice tip. Long ago, I was told of a Remadician who resides in New London. Does he really exist? Well, go and find out for yourself. But don't blame me if he's just an apparition.
Clever.
How did that old man make it back? Unexpected. But I suppose stranger things have happened.
Old man, you're talking about Laurentius?
Well, I'm not up for...
Hey, Laurentius!
Well, I see you made it out. Yeah, I made it out safely too. I have my Pyromancy the Great Swarm, so I can usually manage with a bit of care. Oh yeah, by the way, I can share my spells with you.
Alright.
If you have a knack for it, all you need are the materials.
Okay.
I'd be pleased to help you. Unless you find the magic's unsavory.
Do you find the So what he's asking is, do you find the magic unsavory? I do not.
Yeah, wonderful. I'm sure that they'll be of some use.
Confusing question.
Here, first take this.
So you actually answered no to that, which it pre-selects for you. Anyways, Pyromancy Flame.
Flame from the Great Swamp. Now you're a fully fledged pyromancer. Right, let's get started right now.
I like him.
Pyromancy is the art of casting fire. Produce flame, then channel it, just as our ancestors did. A pyromancer must be in tune with nature herself. My home, the Great Swamp, is an abundant store of nature. You will understand one day. It only takes time. Pyromancy has a, well, rather primitive aspect to it. It meshes poorly with advanced culture, and pyromancers are considered rather unsavory, which is fine, as I never got along with anybody anyway.
Oh,
so
poor guy.
Turning undead didn't change a thing.
He does not care. Like, for him, being undead didn't make a difference. It actually means he can live longer and learn more pyromancy. But I love some of the little touches in his voice acting, where he hesitates for just a split second to consider his words. It's honestly really well done and adds some characterization to him.
A pyromancer's flame is a part of his own body. The flame develops right along with his skill. When I gave you that flame, I gave you a part of myself. Please take good care of it. A pyromancer's flame is a part of his own body. The flame develops right along with his skill. When I gave you that, please take good...
Alright, so he sells a variety of pyromancies. Fire Orb. Pyromancy which improves upon Fireball. Hurls Fire Orb. Flaming Fire Orb explodes upon impact, causing fire splash damage and a spectacle which seems to symbolize the strength of fire. Emulating... or, what? Manipulating pyromancers. Okay. Combustion. One of the most basic pyromancies. For this very reason, the flame thus created is fierce. Combustion's quite good. Pyromancy of Carmina, who harnessed the power of the flame to actualize the inner self. Iron Flesh boosts defense and resilience. Use of this pyromancy requires caution, as the caster becomes exceedingly heavy and unable to move freely. So, this spell... So it gives you, I believe, a ton of, like, defense, poise, and that type of thing. But it's like you're just donned a bunch of super heavy armor. It's interesting. So this pyromancy is actualizing the inner self. It's your inner flame, your humanity. Well, not quite humanity, that's something else. But it's your inner flame, the thing that keeps you alive. That is what that's based on, which is interesting. Same thing with this one. intense sweating reduces fire damage. Carmina, the most accomplished pupil of Solomon the Master Pyromancer, pioneered a new direction for the art of pyromancy. And Fireball. Standard pyromancy at the Great Swamp. Alright. Caused by fireballs makes them effective against corporeal beasts and undead, who by nature fear flame. Interesting little detail and touch there. You're able to modify the pyromancy flame, which only takes souls, no materials.
Goodbye then. Be safe, friend. Don't you dare go alone.
Laurentius is a cool, friendly guy. Alright. Now, while we're here, does anyone else have any words for us? Alright, so he's not going to have anything different.
Oh, hello. Well, you certainly are keeping at it. Myself, I'm fine. I wish to do what I can. I am aware of... Oh, do not worry. I shall count myself lucky if I manage to... Two things are first, then... Oh. Two things are second, then... Oh.
Alright, so he's...
Goodbye, then.
He's just going through standard dialogue. Is Lautrec gone again? Yeah, Lautrec's gone. He just disappears sometimes for some reason. Anyways. Yeah, so we're going to be seeing a lot more of Laurentius and talking more about him later on. Because pyromancy has a lot of interesting implications. And a lot of this stuff about pyromancy we're going to learn soon enough when we descend down into Blighttown. Way down there. Where we're going to get a whole bunch more information on pyromancy. Anyways, I am going to wrap this one up here. Next time, we're going to descend into the New Londo ruins and break our curse. But anyways, for now, I'm going to wrap this one up here, and I'll see all of you guys later. Bye!